So who are the 144,000 that we see in the book of Revelation right here, chapter 14 in the book of Revelation? Well, let's read it. This is the New Living Translation. Check it out. Then I saw the Lamb standing on Mount Zion, and with him were the 144,000 who had his name and his Father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a sound from heaven, like the roar of a mighty ocean waves or the rolling of thunder. And it was like the sound of many harpists playing together. And this great choir sang a wonderful new song in front of the throne of God and before the living beings and the 24 elders. And no one could learn this song except for the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. They have kept themselves pure as virgins, following the Lamb wherever he goes. They have been purchased from among the people on earth as a special offering to God and to the Lamb. And they have told no lies. They are without blame. So who are these people? Well, the Jehovah's Witnesses think that this is them. And I think some of the other religions out there might claim that this is them as well. But in chapter 7, God points it out very clearly by tribe that these are the 144,000 from the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, some of the churches, some of the different denominations try and claim that this is spiritual church. This is the spiritual bride of Christ, the church. No. God specifically names them by tribe. And why did he do that? Because he wants you to understand that these are the Jewish people, the remnant who are saved in the end times during that great tribulation period. Just like Joseph saved his 12 brothers, right? He was the 11th actually, but the 11 brothers were saved by Joseph during that great time of trouble, right? That 7-year famine, which was all over the whole face of the earth. They come to him, and Joseph was a type and a picture, a portrait of the Messiah, Yeshua HaMashiach, if you're in Israel, or Jesus the Messiah, Jesus Christ. Christ just means Messiah. And he was a picture of him. And what happens is 11 brothers come to him, bow down, their faces to the ground, and he forgives them. He reveals that he's alive. And they were blown away by this. And he forgives them, and he shows them great compassion and love and mercy. That's how we understand books like the book of Revelation, by using the Old Testament. Stories like Joseph, stories like Moses. In fact, Moses is another type of Christ. Remember that evil king wanted to kill all the Hebrew baby boys in that region? Moses humbled himself later as a prince, and he came down to his people to rescue them. And they rejected him, and he went to the Gentile land. He had a Gentile bride. And then God suddenly and unexpectedly calls him back to do what? To save Israel during a time of great trouble. And when he goes back, there's all of these plagues, which are actually spelled out in the book of Revelation too. And so when you look at the Old Testament, you could begin to understand the New Testament, especially books like Revelation. If you have a pastor who refuses to teach through Revelation, or refuses it, or teaches it as if it's all done and accomplished before 70 AD, you need to go to your Old Testament and figure out, no, that is not the truth. The truth is, this is a future time that will come, and God will literally save Israel, the nation of Israel. Yes, my friend, that will come. That day will happen. So this is amazing how God did this. Hey, my friend, this is my new book, and I've got it actually right here. This is the hardback, hardcover version, and it's about 320-something pages, and in it, you will see all of the places where Jesus is found in the Old Testament. So check this book out on Amazon right now. The link was in the comments below and in the description below, but check it out. And if you buy it, hey, please leave a review, because this will spread the good news that Jesus is in fact in the Old Testament, spelled out, guys, just like we talked about. So, hey, you could also hit this playlist right here. You can click on that, How to Find Jesus in the Old Testament, and you will be blessed by it. So click on that playlist too, my friend.